Medofo, young pasombo, Sanson ya pomdi a sombo. Ya dream pomdi a isipi, a dinting my el ya brabum, a sunset. Ya near, and ya no more ye too, and a fed nesipia yesu ya brabum. Ya dream a dimiting, Nelso, ya would bring out to Safe a jenu. And send be sabay and el cost were watching a fawadria pomdi. A dear now person would say a fawadria pomdi. And it means our mental board Jumedia so our Facebook, E-NAF Consult and YouTube, E-NAF TVs. Or mental board Jumedia so dear any doctors and a thing paying for winning a fire dream pom dear. Ye sing kunya, na ya jebre, a doya dream pom dear who some musupo, na yantia send a fay ku paya, ye befa swap pemwa. E-NAF Consult and a mental board Jumedia Eba, Ghana Psychological Association and of a mental health authority, Ajitu Medinatum. A son say a dream pom din, a yanti. Young come na yen pemwa. But mental board you made yesterday, you see, your mental health are priority. Madam Clean, me say massage na me who say cleaning products bi mu gua odo. Queen Ventures e the product for bia badwaso a ye adwuma wanwaso. E fini kika ebe na aka watare mu a wasi a enko Zedek bleach ebe disa adwuma na mawo. Se wo toilet bowl mu na ye fin na wo chiachi a enko a fa toilet cleaner ni gum. Se manu machi twitwi na beti mu wan. Se wo bepepa toilet so meso ye hwam na ye neat e ye Zedek toilet cleaner, multi-purpose cleaner ne so de e be clean wo kitchen, o hall, o porch, any baby biara wo pesa wo papa, me hot wine na e hoye hwam. Multi-purpose cleaner no be sort out. Sa wo pedodo atu, ana wo pebia dijuma wo fia. Frɛ 055-811-9447 and 0243-453068. Queen Ventures, we give you the perfect touch you deserve. Medofo ya mo akwaba say try hono wan free hanamum o wa atwen mu na oduso a wo twen ye medin biom ene oba entwe Dr. Isaac Newman Atawa hanti ye beto ankomo twetwen so na fe ya hwe doctor ye nhwe obi pese o building a mental resilience na negative thoughts ana nipa bia watwa ne ho ahyienti. It's been so difficult doing that. What can the person do?
So if we need to realize the capacity to be resilient,
okay.
The brain, the brain, maybe the mind, but the brain, I think other episodes, we talked about the brain, right?
Yes.
The brain itself has some structures that you can say neurons.
Yeah.
And the tiny, billions of tiny structures are connected and form a brain.
Yeah.
But most of those connections, right, are built based on what we're exposed to. That is why we're all different. The connections in our brains, near the neural connections and stuff, is influenced by what we're exposed to. The information and experiences we're exposed to.
Okay.
Right? So, if you can just change the information you are feeding on and the experiences you are exposing yourself to, a lot will change.
Okay.
A lot will change. Okay. So, for example, Abia will be at a class B, one go school. Or no, I say, lady, gentleman, very, very crude, very, very rough. That same person, if you are from a betting chain, ewo city. Oba no onim bibia basa then you start teaching the person, start grooming the person. That same lady now on your lady no the next 2-3 years no asesa.
Yeah.
The same person no of course our village one then what happened? New connections. Yeah. So there is something called neuroplasticity, right? Ability of the brain to change, to rewire itself, to reconnect itself. The ease with which the brain is able to do that. Everybody has it.
Okay, so until you are ready.
If someone says, "Oh, me say no," but willing no. Everybody has the capacity to do that.
Okay.
And it's God's gift to all of us.
Yeah.
And that is why even the goal of the Bible is to be, the transformation is by renewing of the mind. See, the more I would think the more Emma would dream your man would de wear. So the same person oh yeah na brabo basa before you realize the next 5 years no was.
Yeah.
So me say for example, me call medical school. Our time was 7 years. 7.5 years. Right? It's so say the same person now call no nim about nimpaduano. After 7 years, what happened? Information, experience,
yes.
Information. So the same person, Obafia, he start acting as a doctor.
Yeah.
Because the brain has the capacity for it. Yeah. So when you meet someone who is not changing, who is not doing well, it's because on one kasano, maybe on person change and as onim possess see, so we have the capacity to do it. That is what you need to realize. That to be resilient to, actually your mind for progress and stuff like that, we have that inherent capacity to change. Yeah. And if in the past, show, you have the capacity to progress from there. Yeah. In Tobu, I go through a series of training and stuff. Now, and you man shino sa, and you man bubu sa. What happened? The brain was able to rewire itself. And everybody has the capacity for it. So if you have friends and people and all those people who are you just have to shift.
Is it that easy?
Nothing is easy. Go school and easy. Go school so easy. Easy. So easy. Worry easy. Worry so easy. There is nothing easy in this world. But you have to choose what is not easy. Why choose who not easy no? Yeah. Because nyaobe ye bia no eyedi. Yeti I say no, I'm sure say abre but easy. We have to be here.
It's true.
So there is nothing easy. You see, and anybody who decides on a certain good path, there will be challenges, there will be problems. And yet easy, but it is doable.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see, otherwise you can't make the progress that you have to make with your life.
So you made mention that some people, they might not even know that they have to change their mindsets. How is it possible? And if that person is watching you, how? What are the things the person can do to change?
Well, so it starts from what we've said.
Yourself?
And so it means you have to start subscribing to,
E-NAF Consult.
E-NAF Consult.
Yes, true.
What it means is that one kasano, you start have to now pay attention.
Yeah.
To and that paying attention, that introspection, and judgmental. Yes, you need to have that evaluation of your own life.
Okay, so evaluate your life.
Yeah. Yes, evaluate your own life. So what can I do? So you start having that evaluation. Right? Like this afternoon, I was having a conversation with someone, right, who is struggling with every relationship near there. So when I listened to her, I started pointing out places and I was okay. So that evaluation is important. Okay. You start from there. Why is it that almost every relationship could be an employee? Why is that baby an action? Why is that my response is no baby I'm overly emotional. Yeah. Why is it that baby ana say baby kakra is person baby kakra why me baby kakra na me so why? It starts from that inquiry. Then now you ask yourself, what do I do? And that's where you start learning. Okay. Start reading, you start listening. Okay. Right? Now it's not, you don't just listen to anything. Yeah. Things and that will you are focused on things that will improve you. Okay. It starts from there. Okay. And anybody can do it. So if you realize, oh, my classmates are ahead of me, it's not like to judge yourself, or you need to acknowledge, yes, I could have been there. So why?
So you start.
You start. Then you start encouraging yourself through the process. Okay. Start encouraging yourself through the process because it's not easy. Sometimes it's discouraging. Sometimes you feel. Sometimes you fall. But you need to. And David encouraged himself in the Lord. He encouraged himself. Yes. Sometimes but you're encouraging yourself that must start before you realize you are there. You're there. Before you realize you are there, you start surrounding yourself with people who can push you. And sometimes you may find someone who's older, but no person a lawyer. should go back to school. To people who are even younger than him, who can even be his his a father. He can be fathers to them, but because he really surrounding himself with people who can actually push him. Right? So that if you are in a village, you surround yourself with village people who are not making progress. There are people in the village who are doing well, better than people who are in the city. Sometimes you go to a village and you find an old woman who has built a house. Find someone in the village who is not built a house. How did they do it? Starts from here. Or the village, but with a city mindset. You see, maybe as on this car, but or rich mindset. So he's on his way. And it may not be easy, but you encourage yourself, you surround yourself with the right people, you feed on the right information, you watch it. Now social media has made it so easy. Watch videos. YouTube is a host of information. You can actually educate yourself just on YouTube. Right? So you start encouraging yourself. Now you have a channel, E-NAF Consult, right? You can subscribe. So it means that you are ready for that kind of change. In the next few years, you'll be different.
Okay, so what you've said, take us through what are the factors that will affect someone who is willing to build a resilience mentally, but these things are pulling the person down?
One is yourself. You are the main factor.
Okay.
Right? You alone can push yourself down.
Okay.
So you need to challenge yourself, not to be the reason why you yourself are not making progress. You are the first factor. Okay. See, and that is when you are humble and you accept that you are not all that and you are ready. It's you. You are the main factor. Okay. You are the main factor. Okay. You can't keep blaming your parents and other people around you all the time, not accepting responsibility. If you look at that's what is happening to blacks. You go to even US and stuff, they are still blaming slavery on their problems. I'm not saying those things do not have transgenerational effects, but really, there are blacks who also made it. How do they make it? They started, stopping, they started, not blaming others for whatever they are going to, and they accepted responsibility. That even if my great-grandfather was sold, I am free now. What can I do with that freedom? Right? Some people are still blaming their parents and people in their past and stuff. If you are taking me to school, if you are done that, it starts with you. You are the limitation to your own progress. If you are, even if you're a child, right, a lot of things you may not choose. But the moment you become an adult, you are responsible for everything that is happening with your life, because you can reverse everything that has happened. You can. There are people who have gone through traumatic events as childhood, but they came out well. Because at some point they decided that no, I will take my own destiny. There was this woman who really surprised me. Wanted to go to law school, couldn't. Parents didn't send her. Now she was 50, went to law school. She's now a lawyer. She's now a lawyer. Right. So you are the limitation again. Another limitation too is your friends. It's your friends. And we've talked about this several times. They will limit how you rise. Third one, the information you feed on can be a limitation. Right. The people, the information again, blaming others for your mistakes can be a limitation. Accepting responsibility for your own life can be a limitation. Again, the environment you find yourself, it can be your community, it can be whatever. If you don't think beyond that community, the community can limit you. So you are Ghana,
beyond where you are, where you find yourself.
Yes, you are Ghana, but you don't think like a Ghanaian, a typical Ghanaian. You are in Ghana, but you don't see Ghana as the country. You see the world as the country. It means that every plan, you have your mind beyond Ghana. But so the environment you find yourself, blessed is the man who does not, walk on the way of sinners, stand in the seat or what, and sits. So walk, stand, sit. Walk means you are moving. Standing means that you are sitting means that is the white ginger. So you may be in a certain environment, and that environment, if you are not careful, can limit how you rise. But those things too can be. Then probably the socio-economic issues around here and there may limit opportunities here and there to be able to access. But those are external things. But it starts with you. Because we have people who are from a very, very poor background, but they made it. The question is how did they make it? Because they didn't limit themselves before the external things can come up.
So let's see. Somebody is watching us. He has tried several times. Maybe he has come out, but there's one thing that is still pulling him out. What can the person do?
Well, let it go. And you see, first of all, we may have to find out why is the thing still having a hold on you.
Okay.
It may be because that thing has a place in your life that you value. It will be, let's say the person is dating. When you say, this person is the one who is pulling me down, but still goes back to the person. The question is why?
Why?
We need to find out the why first. So that we can replace it.
With something.
Otherwise, we'll keep going back. So if something is pulling the person, we may have to find out why. The person is not a fool. There may be something. For example, you found Samson, kept going back to Delilah, troubled several times, yet he kept going. Why?
There was something.
Because there was peace and pleasure with Delilah.
Yeah.
When they were cutting his hair, what did the Bible say? He was lying on the laps of Delilah. A place of peace and pleasure. Into your court, to beat all the people in town, that is stress. After that, he had to be with Delilah. So he couldn't let Delilah go. Judges 14, Samson went to a woman, didn't stay. Judges 15 went down to a woman, didn't stay. For the first time, Judges 16:4, Samson fell in love first time. Into Oko Yabono, oh my king, my prince, how did you go? Oh, come. Prepare home. Monday Diane. After that, better. By the morning, he has another strength to go back. Peace of mind to go back. So, if we had actually identified why something kept going to this woman, we would have been able to fix the problem. So people really are not fools. They are driven by their needs. And in psychology, we know. Right? Maslow talked about needs. Carl Rogers talked about needs. People are driven by their needs. So I get away, boy, you're the one, but why do you keep going to this girl, this guy? And there is something that makes life worth living for her. Makes life pleasurable for her. Makes life interesting for her. That's why she keeps going back.
Okay, so can the person identify that personally?
It's you need to have that evaluation. Why do I keep going there?
Okay.
Someone will say, I keep attracting the wrong men. The question is why?
Why?
You need to pause and say, why do I keep following these kind of men? And you see a trend, you see a pattern.
Okay.
Like this afternoon, for example, I realized that the lady is looking for a father. Because from childhood, no father. So any man that appears to be a father and fills in that gap, she finds herself going to that person.
Okay.
And thinking that that person will marry her, but really,
they are not in for marriage.
It's not marriage.
Okay. Okay, so now I've built my mental resilience. What benefits do I get?
Well, you're able to endure situations. You're able to persevere. You're able to achieve things in ways that others cannot. You are not easily broken.
Okay.
You are able to expand. You are able to multiply. You are able to go out there and do what you have to do. You are confident in yourself. You're able to maintain your relationships. You're able to resolve conflicts easily. You know, conflicts don't really disturb you. And there is this point of harmony. Harmony. And the Bible describes that peace that transcends all understanding. Where you are in this state of satisfaction and fulfillment, where external things don't move you again.
Anymore.
So you'll be at work, people are scheming against you and found. Because in your mood, it doesn't. Someone may insult you, but it doesn't move you. Someone may hurt you, but it doesn't move you. There is this peace. Like Jesus, sleeping on a pillow when there were storms in a boat. Others were all over the place, but he was sleeping. That peace, tranquility, tranquility, right? Ease, a state of ease. And that's where we get disease from. Disease. Disease. So your body has what we call homeostasis, right? Where everything, process and chemical, whatever, is working in harmony with each other. Everything is so well, everything. Say Yarieba because one of them is not working well. Disease, disease. There's something we call wholeness, holy. Everything is intact. Pure. Disturbance in me. You know, that state is that state of self-actualization, fulfillment.
Wow.
It is sometimes you see an older person or few more as some gen or the befi.
Yeah.
Or pursue moving on. Or yarea they're on their tools because the person is doing well. They are not into conflict. The same way you find an elderly person who is the reason for the problems and trouble.
Exactly.
This is harmony. Right? So that state of tranquility, you would have that.
Okay. So, doctor, talk to a parent
Yes.
who, over the years, they've been over-pampering their children. In order to get a very sound and qualified and quality mental resilience, what will you tell that parent?
Well, the parents would have to first acknowledge that they were wrong.
Okay.
And it's so difficult for an African parent. For an African parent to acknowledge that, oh, meeting here, they will die with it. So you need to, if you're a parent, acknowledge that. Then communicate that to your child.
Okay.
That, you know, everything you're going through now, you know, in your teens or young adulthood, I went wrong. I overdid things. Maybe I over-pamper you, or I was over-strict. I was this. Because when you're over-strict to it, it affects things. When you over-pamper to it, affects, there should be a balance.
Yeah.
You should be able to have that conversation with your child and draw your child to the issues that is happening with them and the impact on the person's life.
Okay.
And now decide to work things through with that child.
Okay.
That now, because of A, B, and C, you're having these and these challenges. Let's agree and work things out together. That is how things will go.
Okay.
If you have to say sorry, say sorry. If you have to chart a new path, chart a new path.
Okay.
So that the child can heal and the child can make progress.
Okay.
Otherwise, a baby. An African parent to say sorry. A baby.
Okay. So there's an individual watching us today, and the person has listened to you, and he's so willing to build a mental resilience. Talk to the person as well.
Okay. I would tell the person that it is okay to know that you're a human being and you struggle. But know that you have the capacity to overcome those struggles. If on a daily basis you do the things that we've talked about. That if you start taking responsibility of your own life, you start on a daily basis taking care of yourself and doing some of the things we have said you should do. You're on your path to success. And at any point in time, if you realize that your mental well-being is really, really affecting you, you're not doing well, just walk into any hospital and seek the help of a mental health worker. They will help you navigate through some of the difficulties and be able to pinpoint what exactly the issues are and be able to help you know what exactly to do to be a better person. And it's possible to change. Everybody has the capacity to be better.
Dr. Newman, Medofo, Dr. Isaac Newman Arthur, and then so Yanini Sinkunya, you share developing a mental resilience, or a clinical psychologist, or no, a PR, or no, so a Ghana Psychological Association. I know, Medin, any Oba, and you here on Facebook, E-NAF Consult, NFA, YouTube, E-NAF TV. So, all share and like, subscribe, NFA, share, NFA, dominate that's wrong, a me as a send the videos go once one sa every to me akabi ya di si ha na wo besan ene ye hia ya de nkomo twetwe foforo ebebe na megidi se nen so wasua bibi esan se mesua ne ma bebre kan na hu se ne wu komu bia na enka achi obetimi asesa wadwen obetimi aye bibi ama ho ema ne nipa eka emu wabam ema ne ni meka entwe wo nsan na mum to soko wanim na obetimi aye bibi ama kai se wo mental board dwumedie so de yesi your mental health is our priority medu besia Medofo, young pasumbo, Sanso na yapumdi esumbo. Ya adwene pomudi a esipi, edintintimman e ya brabom esanse. Ya niye, ene anamon a yetu, ene fa adinesi bia yesi wa ya brabom. Ya adwene edinitintimman. Nanso, ye mo bebre na atu saafan ejejemu. Nsembisa ben ene ekoso wo wadwene efa wadwene apomde wo. Ede na wo pese wo ti ase efa wadwene apomde wo. Ene mi hia wo mental board dwumedie so e wo Facebook, E-NAF Consult NFA YouTube, E-NAF TV so. Wo mental board dwumedie so de ye ne doctors NFA mpenfa wonim de efa yadwene apomde ho. Ye sinkonya na ya gebre adon yadwene apomde ho nsem musupo na nyanti ase na efe ye kwan a ye befa so apemwa. E-NAF Consult ene de mental board dwumedie eba Ghana Psychological Association NFA Mental Health Authority agye dwumadi na tom esan sɛ yɛadwen apɔmuden ehia nti yɛnka mom na yɛmpɛ mmoa wɔ mental health dwumadi so deɛ yɛse your mental health our priority